Baldness. You run your hand over your scalp, feeling more skin than hair. The mirror confirms what you already know. Your hairline has officially rage quit. Every day feels like watching your follicles submit their resignation letters one by one. The baldness debuff hits different because it's impossible to hide, impossible to ignore, and society keeps telling you it's game over for your attractiveness stats. But here's the evolutionary cheat code. Baldness is actually a testosterone display system. Higher levels of dihydrotestosterone, DHT, cause hair follicles to shrink, which means your body is running elevated male hormone protocols. Research consistently shows that bald men are perceived as more dominant, stronger, and more aggressive in competitive scenarios. It's not just correlation. Your body is literally broadcasting high testosterone status through your scalp. Studies found that bald men are rated as nearly an inch taller and 13% stronger than their hairy counterparts. Your follicles aren't failing, they're just advertising your biological advantage. Ancient warriors shaved their heads for intimidation. Modern CEOs embrace the look for authority. You're not losing hair, you're gaining a dominance aura that most men spend their whole lives trying to project. The system isn't broken, it's optimized. Buff unlocked plus 18 to dominance. Resting B-face. People tell you to smile more or ask if you're okay when you're literally just existing with your default face expression loaded. Perfect. You've rolled the resting B-face debuff. At first glance, it seems brutal. Random strangers think you're angry, co-workers assume you're unapproachable, and cashiers handle you like you might explode at any moment. You laugh it off, but inside you start to wonder, is that just how you look? And yeah, it kind of is. But here's what most players don't realize. You've actually unlocked a rare intimidation aura that most people spend years trying to develop. Research shows that people with naturally serious expressions are perceived as more competent, authoritative, and leadership-ready. Your face is running a permanent "don't mess with me" protocol that cuts through social noise and commands instant respect. While others are working overtime to be taken seriously, your default expression is already doing the heavy lifting. CEOs, judges, and military commanders often have this same facial configuration. It's not a bug, it's a feature. You're not unfriendly, you're just running advanced authority software. Buff unlocked, plus 15 to presence. Snoring. It's 3 a.m. and your partner nudges you awake. You're snoring, they whisper, annoyed. You mumble an apology, roll over, and hope it stops. But within minutes, you're back at it, producing sounds loud enough to wake up the dead. It feels like you've got a problem. A kind of nighttime debuff that makes you a terrible sleep partner. But here's what most people don't realize. Snoring often means your body is deep in recovery mode. Snoring usually happens during the deepest stages of sleep, the ones where real restoration takes place. Your airway relaxes so much that it vibrates, creating that familiar noise. But that's actually a sign your nervous system has fully switched into maintenance mode. This is when your body focuses on muscle repair, memory consolidation, and hormone balance. Studies show moderate snorers often have better sleep cycles, spending more time in deep sleep than people who sleep silently. While others stay stuck in lighter stages, your brain is busy cleaning house and restoring what's needed. Sure, your partner might need earplugs, but your body, it's getting premium recovery. Buff unlocked, plus 20 to recovery. Short height. You're reaching for something on the top shelf again. The person next to you offers to help before you even ask, like your height is everyone else's problem to solve. Yeah, the short debuff can be brutal. Dating apps feel rigged, group photos require strategic positioning, and don't even get started on concert venues. But your compact build comes with performance benefits that tall players never unlock. Shorter players have faster reaction times, better balance, and take significantly less fall damage. Your center of gravity is lower, making you harder to knock over, and more agile in tight spaces. In sports requiring quick direction changes, precision, or endurance, short stature becomes a massive advantage. Gymnasts, martial artists, and race car drivers actively benefit from compact builds. But here's the real buff. Shorter people statistically live longer. Your compact build requires less energy, puts less stress on your heart, and experiences less joint wear. While tall players burn through resources faster, you're running an energy-efficient system optimized for the long game. You're not short, you're just built for the end game. Buff unlocked, plus 12 to longevity. Motion sickness. The car starts moving and within minutes your stomach begins its protest. Boats, planes, even reading in a car triggers your internal alarm system. The motion sickness debuff feels like your body is completely broken, oversensitive to movement that others handle effortlessly. But your vestibular system isn't malfunctioning. It's actually running on premium sensitivity settings. Motion sickness occurs when your inner ear, eyes, and body send conflicting signals to your brain. But having a highly sensitive vestibular system means you're actually better at detecting subtle changes in position, orientation, and movement. This enhanced spatial awareness translates to better balance, coordination, and environmental awareness when you're not being tortured by transportation. Many professional dancers, athletes, and pilots initially struggled with motion sensitivity before training their systems. Your natural sensitivity is actually a more advanced detection system. It just needs calibration. Fighter pilots often start with motion sickness, but develop into having superior spatial orientation skills. Your inner ear isn't broken. It's just running military-grade sensitivity protocols in a civilian environment. Buff unlocked, plus 16 to spatial awareness. Hairy chest and body. You're at the beach, shirt off, and immediately aware that your body hair situation is noticeable. While others sport smooth skin, you're running what looks like a full-body fur coat. Society's current meta heavily favors the hairless look, making your natural hair growth feel like an outdated system that never got the memo about modern aesthetics. But body hair is actually an advanced thermoregulation system. Each hair follicle acts like a tiny sensor and climate control unit, helping maintain optimal body temperature through insulation and sweat management. Hair traps air close to your skin, creating a microclimate that keeps you warm in cold conditions and helps evaporate sweat more efficiently when you're overheating. Plus, high body hair growth correlates with higher testosterone levels. Your body is basically broadcasting ready for mating through your chest hair. For thousands of years, body hair meant you were fully developed and genetically strong. You're not overgrown. You're just running the original human heating and cooling system that most people have shaved off. While others shiver in winter and overheat in summer, you've got built-in climate control. Buff unlocked, plus 14 to climate resistance. Giant nostrils. Every photo is a strategic angle game. Breathing is never an issue, but looking at your profile in mirrors always reminds you that your nostrils are prominent. The big nostril debuff feels cosmetic, but it's actually a high-performance respiratory upgrade that most people don't realize they're missing. Larger nasal passages mean significantly better airflow, which translates to enhanced oxygen intake and better endurance performance. Your nasal architecture allows for more efficient air filtering, warming, and humidification, essentially premium air processing that smaller nostrils can't match. This is why many elite endurance athletes naturally have larger nasal structures. The evolutionary advantage is clear. Bigger nostrils helped our ancestors survive in diverse climates and high-activity situations. Neanderthals had massive nasal passages specifically adapted for processing large volumes of air in harsh environments. Your nose isn't oversized, it's just running advanced atmospheric processing while others are stuck with basic air intake systems. You're not breathing, you're optimizing oxygen delivery. Buff unlocked, plus 17 to endurance. Early gray hair. You spot another silver strand in the mirror. You're not even 30, but your hair is already broadcasting signals that your biological age doesn't match. The early gray debuff feels like your body is fast-forwarding through life stages, making you look older than your years, and getting treated like you're ancient when you still feel like a kid inside. Here's the twist. Your hair isn't aging, it's upgrading to premium display mode. Those silver strands are basically wisdom badges that unlock instant respect and authority. People see gray hair and automatically think this person knows what they're doing, even when you're just trying to figure out how to adult properly. The melanin reduction that causes gray hair is also linked to efficient stress processing and genetic resilience. Your hair isn't dying, it's just switching to a different display mode that signals leadership qualities and life experience. While others are trying to look older to be taken seriously, you've got natural authority markers that command respect without effort. You're not aging prematurely, you're just unlocking distinguished appearance buffs early in the game. Buff unlocked, plus 13 to authority. Which of these secret buffs have you been carrying without knowing it? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading them all.